The sun is...
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore, Miller, and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Miller, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore, Miller, and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow.
Do you have a new pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
For over 130 years, Bank West has earned long-term customer relationships by continually adapting to current customer needs while never losing touch with its South Dakota roots. With all our branches and our corporate offices firmly rooted in South Dakota, you can count on Bank West for solutions and service backed by hometown values. We've been there and we'll be there. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierce, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Fort Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit card. Go Buffaloes!
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
People helping people.
Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Looking for top-notch printing services? Choose Preferred Printing, your South Dakota union printer. We provide mailing services, create banners, vehicle decals, stationery and business forms, event materials including specialty items, apparel, and more. Our skilled team brings your vision to life with exceptional quality and attention to detail. And as a locally veteran-owned shop, we're dedicated to serving our community. Experience the difference with Preferred Printing. Visit us at preferredsd.com or call 605-333-0535 today.
Starting a John Deere dealership during the Depression took guts and vision, but C.J. Grossenberg was determined to help the community. He supplied more than equipment. he supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong, because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day. Grossenberg Implement is celebrating 85 years and is fourth-generation family-owned and operated.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Welcome everyone to Parkview Auditorium in Fort Pierce, South Dakota, where we have a good matchup tonight between the Phillip Lady Scotties and the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes. This is Brian Menning with Go Buffs Live, bringing you the play-by-play tonight, a part of the LiveTicket.tv network, as it's the 2-1 Phillip Scotties coming to Fort Pierce to take on the 4-1 Lady Buffaloes of Stanley County. So should be a pretty good matchup here tonight, as again, Phillip usually with a pretty good volleyball program, so a good test here for the Lady Buffaloes tonight. Phillips wins coming against Dupree and Jones County, and their lone loss against Kadoka, whereas the Lady Buffaloes are riding a 4-game win streak after dropping their first match to Wall in the opening triangular, and then they've rattled off 4 straight, defeating Bennett County, Chamberlain, White River, and Little Wound. And my apologies, folks, as we just got the one camera here tonight. I don't have a camera person, so it's just going to be the one still shot. I know some of the corners are going to be cut off here, so you won't be able to catch everything, but hopefully it's still a good view, and we'll be able to bring you 99.9% of the action here tonight from Parkview Auditorium. Looks like the teams have taken the court here. We'll get ready for starting lineups and national anthem and other announcements here, and bring that here to you shortly once things are announced here. I had originally thought our friends at Dakota Radio Group were going to bring us the play-by-play and use their audio feed, but they are not here tonight, so I'm a little off guard and kind of obviously winging it a little bit right now, but we'll do my best and bring you the action here. Looks like we're going to go and take care of the national anthem here first. So let's go ahead and pause here briefly, and we'll be back to live action and opening serve here once the colors have been retired.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Graham Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium as we get ready for first serve here between the Phillip Lady Scotties and the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes. Let's go ahead and I'll give you the starting lineups here that were just recently announced. First for the visitors, the Lady Scotties from Phillip. They're going to start with number 2, Josie Menzel, number 3, Ashley Shriver, looks like number 4, Rainey Schneider, number 9, Atlan Spry, my apologies for mispronunciations here. Number 10, Cale Peterson. Number 13, Diamond Lurs. And number 17, Brady Hetzel. For your Lady Buffaloes, they are going to go out on the court with number 3, Maddie Duffy. Number 5, Brecken Hebner. Number 7, Cadence Hand. Number 8, Isabella Telematez. Number 16, Tatum Scott. Number 19, Olivia Frederick. And number 22, Reese Hand. There's only 6 out on the court. I guess there is only 6 on the court, but they announced 7. So Lady Buffs will get first serve here. It's going to be Isabella Telematez with the first serve, and it's going to be too strong. So a service error right off the bat here for the Lady Buffaloes, and that'll give the Scotties the side out and the first point of the contest here. Lady Buffs with the receive. They go to Cadence Hand on the outside. Lady Scotties set it up. And that's going to go off the hands of the Lady Buffaloes. And the Scotties will jump out to a 2-0 lead. Back to serve for the Lady Scotties is going to be number 17. That's Brady Hetzel, a junior. She'll go with the jump serve. Received by Tatum Scott. Frederick will set it for Duffy in the middle. Scotties now shot from the outside. That's going to catch the inside of the line. Didn't catch the number on the kill on the outside there. And the Scotties jump out to a 3-0 lead here in set number 1. Hetzel with the serve again. Received by the Lady Buffs. A ball right at the net. And the Scotties will put that one away as well. So Scotties off to a quick start here in set number 1. Hetzel again with the serve. Just clears on that. Scott is there. Another ball, 50-50 ball at the net. Scotties will set it here now. They go back to the outside. That's going to be blocked at the net by Caden's hand, and the Lady Buffaloes get their first point of the set. And it's going to be Tatum Scott now back serving for the Lady Buffs. Lady Scotties receive it. They'll just have to free ball it over. Frederick will set it. They'll go back to Hand in the middle this time. Hand mistimes her jump and mishits it into the net. So Lady Scotties will get the side out right back, and it looks like number 2 for the Lady Scotties back to serve Josie Menzel. It looks like it's Kate Cramey checking in, as well as Casey Knight, I believe, checked in for the Lady Buffs as well. And Menzel's jump serve in, comes up short and into the net for a service error. So Lady Buffs get the side out right back. As it'll be Maddie Duffy back now to serve for the Lady Buffs. That serve comes up short, catches the Scotties off guard as that one falls to the floor for an ace. Duffy with a stronger serve, goes to the back row, can't be handled by the Scotties as Spry unable to get to it. So back-to-back aces for Duffy. And the Lady Buffs find themselves just down 1 now, 4 serving 5. Duffy again on the serve. Scotties receive it this time. They'll set it to the outside. Received by Hand, but goes right back over. Here's the Scotties with another chance. They'll hit it over on 2. Here's the Lady Buffs with a chance now. They go back to Hand. Hand didn't get all of it, but she got enough of it. As it's going to be officially 2 hits, it looks like, from the Scotties. And the Lady Buffs will tie things up here at 5 apiece. Duffy again with the serve. Again, another strong serve to the back row. Scotties will set it. Blocked once again at the net, that time by Hebner. Scotties with another chance here, though. Lady Buffs will try to set something up, but Hand has to get it over, and she does. Scotties will set it back, set to the outside this time. They go cross court with it. Looks like Lady Buffs maybe into the net there, so point to the Scotties. As number 9 will go back to libero. Lynn Spry. Spry with the jump serve. That one's going to come up short and into the net. As Briley Kafka will check in for the Lady Buffs. And Caden's Hand back to serve. Hand will go with the jump serve. Received by the Scotties. They'll set it. They go to the outside. It's tapped over. Now Buffs with a chance as they go to Hebner in the middle. Hebner's kill attempt too strong. As now we have Rainey Schneider back serving for the Lady Scotties. She'll also go with a jump serve. Received by Hand. Knight will set it to the outside for Kafka. Kafka taps it over. Scotties will try to set it up from the back row now. That kill attempt too strong. That was Menzel from the back row. And back and forth we go, tied up at 7 apiece now as Tatum Scott and Olivia Frederick will check back in for the Lady Buffs. And Frederick will go back to serve. Frederick didn't get a whole lot on it, but enough of it to where the Scotties couldn't play it as it goes into the crowd. And I believe that'll get recorded as an ace for Frederick. Frederick, another strong serve to the back row. That one's heading towards the bleachers. Scotties tried to save it, but can't quite get to it. And the Lady Buffaloes with a 2-point lead now, 9-7 here in set 1. Frederick with another strong serve. Scotties will set it to the outside. Tipped over, nicely done by number 17. That's Hetzel able to tip it over, catches the Lady Buffs a bit off guard. And now here's Diamond Lurs back for the Lady Scotties. And Lurs' serve is going to be too strong and go long. As Maddie Duffy will come back in for the Lady Buffs with Reese Hand back to serve. Hand mishits that one, comes up a little short into the net. And now we got Cale Peterson back for the Lady Scotties. A freshman outside hitter. Received by the Lady Buffs. Frederick will set it and go to Kafka. Kafka with a kill as it goes off the hands of Schneider. Good crowd here tonight at Parkview. Those of you not in attendance, those of you watching online, thanks for tuning in. But a really good crowd here at Parkview Auditorium on a Thursday night. Here's the Scotties again, though. Have to just push it over on 3. Frederick will set it. A little miscommunication. Hand just has to bump it over. Now the Scotties in a bit of trouble, and they can't get it over in 3 as that one falls to the floor. And the Buffs with a 3-point lead, now 12 serving 9. Here's Kafka once again, strong serve to the back row. Scotties will set it to the middle. That kill attempt too strong by Shriver. And it looks like we have a timeout on the court here. Let's go ahead and we will take one with them. We will take 30 seconds here and be back right after this.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the Central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
Welcome back to Parkview Auditorium as the Lady Buffaloes have their largest lead here of set number 1, leading 13-9. Lady Buffaloes with a serve. It's Kafka. Kafka's serve is line drived into the net. As Hetzel will be back to serve once again here for the Lady Scotties. She'll go with the jump serve, received by the Lady Buffs. Frederick tries to set it, Hand gets it over in 3. Scotties with a chance as they set it to the outside. And that goes off the block, as that kill will be by, I believe that was Menzel, number 2. Hetzel with the jump serve again. Received by Reese Hand, tipped over by Frederick. Scotties try to set something up. They just have to push it over on 3. Lady Buffs with a chance here now as they go to Duffy on the outside. That's off the block and good. So give Duffy a kill. And Tatum Scott back to serve for the Lady Buffs. And that serve's going to come up short. So a handful of service errors from the Lady Buffaloes early on here as Casey Knight and Kate Cramey check back in for the Lady Buffs. And Josie Menzel back to serve. Her jump serve is received by the Lady Buffs. They go to Cramey on the outside. Scotties will set it now to the outside. That killed dug nicely by Hand. Here's Caden's Hand with a chance as it goes off the block a bit, and the Scotties can't recover as it hits the floor. And the Lady Buffaloes will lead now 15-12. With Duffy back to serve, she'll go with the short serve again. catches the Scotties off guard a bit again as they can't quite get to it, and we'll go into the crowd for another ace. Duffy with a stronger serve that time to the back row. Scotties just free ball it over. Duffy's there. Well, it'll be set by Knight to Hebner. Hebner's kill attempt swing goes wide. As the libero, Spry will be back to serve now for the Scotties. She'll go with the jump serve. Received by the Lady Buffs. Here's Knight. She'll set it for Cramey. And Cramey's kill attempt is going to go wide as well. Spry again with another jump serve received by the Lady Buffs. Here's Hebner with a chance from the outside. Dug nicely by the Scotties. They'll have a chance, but they'll just have to free ball it over. Knight will set it up again, this time to Hebner in the middle. That's blocked at the net. And it's going to be 4 hits officially. As the Scotties find themselves down just 1 now, trailing 15 serving 16. Spry once again. Knight'll back set it this time for Hand. Dug nicely by the Scotties. They'll go to the middle. That goes off the block. Nice play by Reese Hand to get there. Lady Buffs just free ball it over. Scotties will set it again. They'll go back to the outside. If that's going to go partially off the block and give Lurs a kill. And that'll knot things up at 16 apiece. And Spry back to serve once again. Received by the Lady Buffs. Knight will set it for Hebner on the outside. She'll just have to push it over. Scotties will set it now. Back set to the outside, and nicely placed kill there. Try to get a number here for you. That looks like number 4, Schneider with the kill. As the Scotties regain the lead 17-16. Spry with another nice jump serve, received by Hand. Knight will set it. Hebner will have to push it over. Scotties will set it to the outside. Here's Lurs with a chance. Lady Buffs are there. They'll have to scramble to get it over, and they do. There's the Scotties with a chance now. Back to Lurs, and did that go off the block? It did not. Is that kill attempt by Lurs too strong? And back and forth we go, tied up at 17 apiece all now, as Kafka checks back in for the Lady Buffs. There's Hand with the serve. Ball right at the net, and Hebner able to put a swing on it and put it away. Caden's Hand back to serve once again. Another strong serve to the back row. That's going to go off the hands of Spry, I believe that was. So give Cadence an ace and give the Lady Buffaloes a 19-17 lead. Here in a good set number 1. Hand with another strong serve to the back row. Some miscommunication. Scotties will just have to free ball it over. Knight will set it on the outside for Kafka. Kafka's kill attempt in. Oh! That looked like it was good from here. Certainly looked like it hit it inside the line, but the official's right there and called it out. And I believe that's Schneider back there for the ladies. Scotties on the serve. Here's Kafka with another chance. She'll just push it over. Scotties will set it on the outside to Lurs. Reese Hand is there. Knight tries to get it over on 2, but it clips the top of the net and falls to the floor. And we are tied once again, this time at 19 apiece. And that is Randy Schneider back serving for the Lady Scotties. Knight will set it on the outside for Cramey. That goes off the block. Scotties are there this time, a back set. Lady Buffs with a chance here now. They go back to Kafka. That kill is going to be attempt too strong. As the Scotties will be the first to reach 20, and we have another timeout on the court here. Let's go ahead. We'll take another timeout with them. Let's take another quick 30-second break. We'll be back right after this.
The sun is up and you're ready to put in a good day's work. Then this happens. Easy now. You're in luck because this week, Grossenberg Implement is offering an 8% discount on all battery chargers. Nothing gets done with your equipment just sitting around. 8% discount on all battery chargers this week at Grossenberg Implement. See any of their parts staff today at any of the 9 Grossenberg Implement locations.
All right, back live here at Parkview Auditorium. Again, we got a very good set number 1 going on here between the Phillip Lady Scotties and the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes. Scotties holding a 20-19 advantage at the moment. On serve, as it's Rainey Schneider with the jump serve. Received by the Lady Buffs. They'll go to Kafka on the outside. Scotties will set it to the middle. That kill attempt too strong. And what's been a close first set throughout, I think the largest margin so far has maybe been 4 points or so. As it's Scott and Frederick checking back in for the Lady Buffs, and Frederick will go back to serve. Received by the Scotties. They'll set it back to the outside. And that's a good placement and kill by Hetzel. As Diamond Lurs will go back, serving for the Scotties. Nice line drive serve received nicely by Hand. Here's Scott with a chance. Scott mistimes her jump. And that'll give the Scotties a 2-point advantage now, 22 serving 20. Lurs on the serve once again. Received by the Lady Buffs. Frederick hits it over on 2. Scotties with a chance from the back row. Here's Lurs. Received by Reeshand. Frederick will set it for Kafka. Goes off the block. As Maddie Duffy will check back in for the Lady Buffs with Reeshand back to serve. Serve to the back row. Scotties will set it to the outside. Pushed over. Lady Buffs with a chance here. That's Kafka. Scotties with a chance here from the outside. That's going to go off the block, as that was Menzel with the kill. And we're going to get another timeout on the court here, I believe called by the Lady Buffaloes. So let's go ahead and we'll take another 30-second break here with them, and we'll be back for the conclusion of set 1 right after this.
The sun.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. We have a good one here from Parkview so far. The Phillip Lady Scotties with a 23-21 advantage here in set 1 and on serve. Lady Buffalo's obviously looking for a much-needed side out here. As I'm trying to see who is back to serve here for the Lady Scotties. It looks like that's number 10, Kale Peterson. As the Lady Buffs will receive it, they'll go to the outside to Duffy. That goes off the block. Nice play by the Scotties to get there, but it's going to end up going wide. And the Lady Buffs get the side out they were looking for. As they trail by 1 now, 22 serving 23, with Kafka back to serve for the Lady Buffs. Scotties will set it on the outside. And that's going to go off the block. Lady Buffs get there, but then can't get to the next one as it ends up in the bleachers. And that was going to be Menzel on that kill, as that'll give the Scotties set point here as they lead 24-22. And Hetzel back to serve for the Lady Scotties. Received by the Lady Buffs. Frederick will back set it for Scott. Scotties with a chance as they go back to the outside with it. Frederick will receive it. Hand will set it for Scott once again. She'll push it over. Scotties set it up to the outside again. That's blocked at the net. Scotties with another chance here. And we have a violation on the Lady Buffaloes. It must have been some sort of net violation, I believe. So that'll give the Phillip Scotties a 25-22 set one victory. And so with that, let's go ahead and we'll take a break here between sets. So we'll get things set up for set two, and we'll be back to Parkview Auditorium with more action right after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore, Miller, and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Miller, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore, Miller, and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow.
Do you have a new pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to Parkview Auditorium as we prepare for set number 2, a closely contested set number 1, as it could have gone either way, but it was the Phillip Lady Scotties able to edge out the Lady Buffaloes in that set number 1 by the score of 25-22. As the teams will take the court here for set 2. It'll be the Lady Scotties with first serve. And Brady Hetzel back, ready to serve for the Lady Scotties. Hetzel with her jump serve goes to the back row. Lady Buffs just have to free ball it over. They do. Scotties with a chance here as they go to the middle. That's going to get blocked at the net. Scotties scramble to get it over and do. Right back to the Scotty side of things, and it's going to be officially called a lift as it goes off the hands of the Scotties. So the Lady Buffaloes will take the first point of set number 2. Kafka back to serve now for the Lady Buffs. And that serve's going to be too strong. As Isabella Telematez will check back in for the Lady Buffaloes. Scotty's on the serve. Received by the Lady Buffs. Here's Scotty. She'll get it over. Scotty's with a chance here. Now they go to the outside. Just needs to be pushed over as the set wasn't very good. Hand pushes it over on 2. Scotty's will set it this time to the middle. That kill attempt too strong. And Scott back to serve for the Lady Buffs. As that set nearly goes into the net. Nice job by the Scotties to get it over. Here's Duffy with a chance. That's going to go off the block and give Duffy a kill. Scott once again with the serve. Strong serve to the back row. Just has to be punched from the back row as that one gets mishit into the net. And the Lady Buffaloes start off strong here in set number 2 with a 4-1 lead. As it looks like it's a Maya Camp, number 1, checking in for the Lady Scotties. Scott once again. That serve line drive dives to the floor as the Scotties can't pick it up, so give Scott an ace. Scott with another strong serve. Scotties scramble to keep it alive. They do from the back rows. That one's going to get hit into the net. And a 6-1 lead now here for the Lady Buffs. Scott again with another strong serve to the back rows. That one can't be played. Let's give Scott another ace as number 11 now. That's Josie Jones checking in for the Lady Scotties. Scott with another strong serve to the back row. Scotties get it over right in the wheelhouse of hand, and she puts a swing on it and hammers that one home. So an 8-1 lead for the Lady Buffaloes, and the Lady Scotties want to talk about it. So we'll once again take another break with them here, and we'll be back in 30 seconds right after this.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
It's all Lady Buffalo so far here in set number 2 as they jump out to an 8-1 advantage. Strong service game so far from Tatum Scott. As the Lady Scotties haven't been able to handle some of her strong serves, as that one's going to go off the hands of Jones in the back row and be another ace for Scott once again. Scott with another strong serve. Scotty's able to set it up to the outside this time. There's Lurs. Here's Duffy with a chance now. She'll just get it over. Scotties will go to the outside to Lurs again. That goes off the block. Lady Buffs keep it alive. Lurs again. Lurs able to put that one away though. As the Scotties get themselves a much needed side out. As Kale Peterson checks back in for the Lady Scotties. And Alin Spry back to serve for the Lady Scotties. Spry goes with a jump serve. Not enough on it as it goes into the net. Maddie Duffy now back to serve for the Lady Buffs. Scotties will set it to the middle for Lurs. And Lurs finds the inside of the back line for a kill. Reese Hand will come in for the Lady Buffs. Believe that's Randy Schneiderbeck serving for the Scotties. That one clips the top of the net as the Lady Buffaloes can't quite get to it. So a break for the Scotties. Schneider with another jump serve, received by the Lady Buffs. Knight with the back set to Hand. Scotties are there. Cramey. Scotties with a chance here now. Here's Lurs again. And Lurs able to put another one away. As the Lady Scotties will trail now 5 serving 10. Schneider with another jump serve. Reese Hand is there. Cramey will have to free ball it over. Scotties set it in the middle. That one's just tipped over. Lady Buffs with a chance here now. Here's Hand. Scotties with a chance here. Now there's Lurs on the outside again. Knight will set it for Hand on the outside. This is our longest volley of the evening so far. Lurs with another chance. Off the rafters. And the Lady Buffaloes, that's tough to play it off those rafters above here in Parkview Auditorium. Lady Buffs couldn't quite get it off the ricochet. And the Scotties will trail by 4 now. As it's Snyder's back to serve once again. Knight able to tap it over on 2. Scotties will set it now. They'll just get the free ball over. Nice play by the Lady Buffs to keep it alive. Hand with a chance. Scotties will set it now to the outside. Lady Buffs free ball it over. Scotties will go to the outside to Lurs again. And that kill is, looked like it was good from my angle here, but they called it long. As Cadence Hand will go back to serve for the Lady Buffs. She'll go with the jump serve. Strong serve to the back row. Can't be played by Menzel. Then so give Cadence Hand an ace. Hand with another serve. That one is mishit a bit as it comes up short. And number 13, Diamond Lurs, will be back to serve here now for the Lady Scotties. Her jump serve's a good one, received by Hand. Here's Cramey with a chance. Scotties will set it. They go to the middle, just tapped over at the net. Lady Buffs. What do we got here? Looks like 4 hits on the Scotties. As I'll give Scott and Frederick a chance to check in for the Lady Buffs. With Frederick to go back to serve as they lead 13-7 here in set number 2. Again, the Scotties taking set number 1 by the score of 25-22. Scotties will set it in the middle once again. Nice play by Hand, but it's going to end up in the bleachers. I believe that was Menzel number 2 on the kill there. As it's Cale Peterson back for the Lady Scotties to serve. Received by the Lady Buffs. Frederick will set it. There's Kafka. She'll just have to free ball it over, and it's going to be too strong as it goes wide. Peterson to serve again. Lady Buffs will set it to Kafka. It goes off the block. Scotties will go to Camp in the middle. Here's Kafka with a chance as her left-handed attempt goes into the net. And the Scotties find themselves down 3-10, serving 13. Peterson still on serve. And receives it to Frederick. Scott will have to free ball it over. Scotties try to set something up. Here's Lurs from the back row. Goes to Hand, goes right back over to the net though. Scotties with another chance here. They go back to the outside. And that kill is good by Menzel. As the Scotties chip away, trailing now by 2. Peterson to serve. Frederick hits it over on 2, catches the Scotties off guard as it goes off the hands of Schneider. Duffy will check back in for the Lady Buffs with Reese Hand back to serve. Hand with a nice serve to the back row. Scotties will set it to the outside. Gets pushed over. Scotties with another chance here. So that one goes to the outside. And that whistle blown. I believe a net violation on the Lady Buffaloes, it appears. Yes, I believe that's number 11 back there, Josie Jones, to serve. Hand there to receive it. Set to the outside to Duffy. Scotties, that kill attempt too strong by Menzel. And here's Kafka back to serve for the Lady Buffs. Scotties will set it to the outside. They go to Menzel off the block and good. As the teams trade side outs here. And Menzel after that kill will go back to serve. She'll go with the jump serve. 50-50 ball at the net here. Lady Buff's able to recover. Here's Hand with a chance. That one goes off the block. And the Lady Buffaloes will lead 16-13 with Tatum Scott back to serve. A strong service game by Tatum her first time around. Another strong serve that the Lady Scotties play, but it goes wide once it cleared the net. That Scott serve is too low as it line drives into the net. And Lynn Spry back to a serve now here for the Lady Scotties. She'll go with the jump serve. Received by the Lady Buffs. They'll set up Cramey on the outside. And no Scotty there to get it on the second hit as it falls to the floor. Some miscommunication on the Scotty side of the court. As Brecken Hebner will check back in for the Lady Buffs. Maddie Duffy to serve. She goes short with it. Scotty's doing a nice job to keep that one alive. Knight will set it on the outside for Hand as she pushes it over. Kept it off the floor. Another nice play defensively by the Scotties as we're going to have 4 hits now. (19-14) now, Lady Buffalo set number 2. Duffy back on the serve. She goes short again. Scotty's doing a nice job of keeping that one alive. There's Lurs. Goes right back over the net. Now the Lady Buffaloes here with a chance as Knight kicks it over on the third hit. Scotties go back to the outside. Free balled over on the third hit once again by the Lady Buffs. Scotties will try to set it up again. They go to the middle and Lurs able to just punch it over and find an opening. And Rainey Schneider back to serve for the Lady Scotties. Schneider goes with a jump serve. Neidl backs at it for Hand. Hand's kill attempt too strong. Schneider once again on the serve. Received by the Lady Buffs. They'll just have to free ball it over. From the back row, Reese Hand tried to get it over, but came up a little short as it clipped the top of the net. And the Scotties find themselves down 2 once again, trailing 17-19. Here's Schneider again. Neidl set it to the outside for Hebner. Scotties go to the outside with it to Lurs. And can't be received by the Lady Buffs as it goes off the hands and arms of Talamatez, as that'll get the Scotties within 1, and looks like the Lady Buffaloes want to talk about it here. Let's go ahead and take a break with them as well. We got another good one going here in set number 2, folks. Similar to set number 1, Lady Buffaloes currently lead 19-18. We'll be back in 30 seconds right after this.
For over 130 years, Bank West has earned long-term customer relationships by continually adapting to current customer needs while never losing touch with its South Dakota roots. With all our branches and our corporate offices firmly rooted in South Dakota, you can count on Bank West for solutions and service backed by hometown values. We've been there and we'll be there. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium. As again, we got another good one going here in set number 2 here between the Phillip Lady Scotties and the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes. The Lady Scotties able to take set number 1 by the score of 25-22. And it's the Lady Buffaloes with a 1-point advantage here in set 2. As Knight will back set it for Hand. Hand goes off the block. Scotties keep it alive. There's Jones with a chance. Hebner will set it for Hand as she pushes it over. Scotties will go to the outside with it again for Lurs. Hand there on the receive. Nice play at the net here by both teams, keeping it alive. Here's Scotties with another chance as Lurs, as Reese Hand not able to handle that one, as Lurs able to put that one away, and that'll tie things up at 19 apiece. Rainey Schneider still back to serve here for the Lady Scotties. Hand with the receive, Cramey. Reese Hand gets it over. Scotties with a chance here. Now they'll set it in the middle. That gets blocked at the net by Hebner. As Jones gets blocked at the net. And it's the Lady Buffs to the first team to 20. As Cadence Hand will be back to serve for the Lady Buffs. As her jump serve kind of mistimed her jump and mishit it and completely almost missed everything there. So tied up at 20 apiece with Diamond Lurs back now to serve for the Lady Scotties. Lurs with a strong serve, miscommunication in the back row between the Hand sisters, as that's going to fall for an ace. Here's Lurs once again. Cadence Hand is there. Hand has to get it over on 3. She does. Scotties will back set it to the outside. And nobody can get there. Nice play by, that was number 10, Peterson. Able to just tip it over and find an opening and give the Scotties a 2-point advantage here late in set number 2. Lurs with another strong serve. And Buffs unable to receive it. That's a strong service game from Diamond Lurs is going to cause Coach Dragus had to call a timeout here on the court. Let's go ahead and take another 30-second break here. We'll come back for the conclusion of set number 2 right after this.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
All right, back live here at Parkview Auditorium as it's still Diamond Lures on the serve here for the Scotties. Here's Kafka with a chance. Kafka able to find an opening. A much needed side out here for the Lady Buffaloes. As the Lady Buffaloes started this second set out strong and an 8-1 lead, the Scotties have come roaring back now and currently have a 2-point advantage, 23-21. As Scott and Frederick check back in, and Frederick back to serve here now for the Lady Buffs. And the receive goes over. Scott hits that one a little too hard as it goes long. And that'll set up the Scotties with set point here in set number 2. As it's Cale Peterson back to serve for the Scotties. Received by the Lady Buffs. Frederick hits it over on 2. Scotties will set it to the outside for Menzel. Menzel's don't know that she meant to do that. She actually might have mishit it, but it turned into the Scotty advantage as it found an opening on the floor. And the Scotties will take set number 2 by the score of 25-21. And so with that, we will take another break here between sets and come back for set number 3. Obviously a set that the Lady Buffaloes need here to stay alive here tonight from Parkview Auditorium. So we'll be back in a few minutes right after you hear from our sponsors.
The corner The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierce, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Fort Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Buffaloes!
All right, we are back live here at Parkview Auditorium as I got to get things reset here on my scoreboard here for set number 3. So let me try to take care of that here real quick as it's the Lady Buffaloes to start set 3 here on the serve. Nice play in the backcourt by hand to keep that one alive as the Lady Buffs will free ball that one over. Scotties with the back set as Jones able to get it over. Frederick will push it over on 2. Scotties are there. They'll set it up on the outside here to Menzel. And the receive goes into the net. As the Scotties will pick up the first point of set number 3. As they lead 2-0. 25-22 in set 1 and 25-21. As it's Jones now back to serve for the Scotties. Reese Hand there on the receive, and I believe that's going to be 2 hits on Menzel. Tatum Scott back to serve now for the Lady Buffs. As Scotty's unable to receive that one as it goes off the hands of Spry and into the bleachers. So give Scott another ace. Scott with another strong serve. Scotties are there this time. They'll go to the outside of Menzel. Reese Hand is there. Caden's Hand will tip it over. And we have a lift call. It's like on the Lady Buffaloes, I believe. And that will send Josie Menzel back to serve for the Lady Scotties. She'll go with the jump serve. Hand is there to receive it. Knight sets up Cramey. And didn't get all of it there at the net. But nevertheless, Hand able to put that one away as it was in her wheelhouse. Actually, no, my bad. I was a net violation on the Lady Buffaloes, so let me adjust that scoring as the point goes to the Scotties as that serve goes long. And now we're tied up at 3 apiece here early on in set number 3. As Hebner will check back in for the Lady Buffs. And Maddie Duffy back to serve. She'll go short with it, and the receive goes into that, and Scotties do a nice job of keeping that one alive. Duffy with the nice hustle, but it's going to end up in the crowd either way, or into the bleachers, I should say. And Spry back to serve now for the Lady Scotties. And that serve is going to end up in the net for a service error. And back and forth we go here in set number 3, tied up at 4 apiece. As Kafka will check in. And Caden's Hand back to serve. Scotty set in the middle for Lurs. And Lurs able to hammer that one home on the swing. Schneider back to serve now for the Lady Scotties. Her jump serve goes to Hand. Caden's Hand from the back row. Scotties will set it up to the outside to Lurs once again. That kill attempt too strong. Oh, they're going to say it's off the block as it was tipped. The official said it was tipped. So give Lurs a kill. Scotties on the serve again. Hand with a nice dig to keep that one alive. Here's Cramey with a chance. Scotties will back set it to the outside. Hand is there again. Hit over on 2. Scotties, nice job of hustling there. Huebner with a chance, and Huebner able to put it away. And Scott and Frederick checking in once again at the same time as they always do on their rotation, and Frederick will go back to serve for the Lady Buffs. Scotties will send it to the outside. They go to Jones. Nice hustle by the Lady Buffs to get it over. Scotties with a chance here now. Back to the outside is Jones. Buffs will set it for Huebner in the middle. Scotties will try to set it up again as well. Here's Lurs. Nice hustle by Reeshand to get there. Caden's Hand able to keep it alive, and the Buffs get it over. Scotties go back to the outside to Lurs, and off the fingertips of Frederick, and give Lurs another kill. And Lurs will go back to serve now for the Lady Scotties. Jump serve by Lurs, handled by Hand. Receive's going to go to the net. Lady Buffs do a nice job of keeping it alive, but then nobody can get there. As it'll fall to the floor, and the Scotties will take an 8-5 lead. Here's Lurs again with a chance. She'll go short with it. Frederick will set it for Kafka. And nice job by the Scotties to keep that one alive. Lady Buffs with another chance, but Frederick hits it over on 2. Scotties will set it in the middle for Jones. Jones goes short with it. Lady Buffs are there. There's Kafka with a chance. Huebner will hit it over. There's Scotties again to the outside. Mensel's kill attempt too strong. As Duffy will come back in for the Lady Buffs with Reese Hand back to serve. A strong serve to the back row. Scotties will back set it to the outside as that one gets mishit into the net. Hand again with another nice serve. Scotties keep it alive. They do get it over on 3. As that one gets hit over on 2. Scotties with another chance here. That goes off the block. Hand will set it. They go to Duffy. Scotties will go to the middle again. This time Jones off the block. Scotties get the free ball over. Lady Buffs with a chance here again as Frederick hits it over on 2. Scotties go to the outside with it. Another chance here for the Buffs as they go to Kafka. As that one's going to get hard to tell if it was blocked or into the net. Either way, it's a Scotty point and a 9-7 Scotty advantage. As that's Peterson back to serve now for the Scotties. Frederick keeps it alive. Kafka gets the free ball over, but it's going to go wide. Peterson to serve again, received by Reeshand, set by Frederick. Scott on the outside off the block. Scotties do a nice job of keeping that one alive. Frederick will set it for Duffy. Scotties go back to the outside to Menzel. That kill attempt too strong. As Kafka will go back to serve now for the Lady Buffs, trailing 8, serving 10. Nice serve by Kafka. Scotties with a chance as they go middle, but it's mishit by Camp. Kafka again with a serve. That receive goes to the net. Nice job by the Scotties to keep that one alive. Frederick will set it for Hand in the middle. And we have a violation on the Scotties. So similar to sets 1 and 2, we got another good one here in set 3, tied up at 10 apiece. Here's Kafka again. Scotties will set it on the outside for Menzel. She'll go short with it. Frederick will set it for Duffy. Scotties with another chance. Camp with an opportunity in the middle. That one gets hit too strong. And the Lady Buffs will take an 11-10 lead now. Kafka again still on the serve. Scotties will set it for Jones. And we have a Lady Buffalo violation this time around. As Josie Jones, number 11, back to serve now for the Scotties. That comes up short. The receive goes over the net. Scotties with a chance as they go to the outside to Menzel. Menzel mishits that one into the net. As number 12 will check in, I believe, for the first time. It looks like that is Madison Reckling for the Scotties, a junior. Tatum Scott on the serve for the Lady Buffs. And Lady Scotties free ball it over. Frederick will set up. Hand, who gets it blocked at the net. Nice job by Duffy to get it over. Scotties go to the outside. Partially tipped. Lady Buffs with a chance here. Here's Duffy. Nice play by the Scotties to keep that one alive. Lady Buffs with another chance. Here's Hand. One of the longer rallies we've had tonight so far. As the Lady Buffs get the third hit over. Scotties with a chance from the back row. There's Lurs. Lurs ran into her teammate. Might have missed, may have affected her swing a little bit there as it was hit too strong. Scott again on the serve. They go to the outside to Lurs. And that one, again, from my angle, it looked like it might have went just a bit long, but the officials right there and called it in. They have a much better angle than I do from up here. As Menzel will check back in for the Lady Scotties and go back to serve. She'll go with the jump serve. Received by the Lady Buffs. They do a nice job of keeping it alive. Scotties go to the outside here to Lurs. That goes off the block and into the crowd. And that'll tie things up here at 13 apiece in set number 3. Menzel on the serve again. That's going to be too strong. And another tight set between these two teams. Lady Buffs with a 14-13 advantage now. Duffy goes short. Scotties keep it alive. Lurs hits that one too strong as well. Duffy back to serve. Nice line drive serve. Scotties able to play it. As Camp able to find the coffin corner. Nice play by Camp to get that one down the line and inside the corner there. And Spry back to serve. And Talamataz not able to receive. As that'll be an ace for Spry. And here we are once again tied up at 15 apiece. Spry with a jump serve received by Hand. Knight will set it for Hebner. Hebner going to get the kill as it goes off the arm of Menzel. And here comes Kafka back into the contest for the Lady Buffs. Caden's Hand back to serve. Scotties will set it in the middle for Lurs. She gets it blocked, but falls on the Lady Buffalo side of the net. So give Lurs another kill. And Schneider back to serve for the Lady Scotties. Hand receives it. Knight will set it for Kafka. That goes off the block. Scotty set it for Lurs again on the outside. Hand is there. Nice play by Hebner, but she's going to get called for a lift. Schneider back to serve again. Hebner keeps it alive. Knight will get it over on 3. Scotty set it up to the outside to Lurs once again, and Lurs able to just tip it over that time and find an opening. As the Scotties will take an 18-16 lead now. Scotty's on the serve. Knight will set it. Nobody there as it's too close to the net for the Lady Buffaloes. And the Lady Buffaloes want to talk about it. As the Phillip Lady Scotties will have a 3-point advantage here in set 3 and a 2-set lead right now. So let's go and take another 30 seconds here. We'll be back right after this.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
All right, back live here at Parkview Auditorium. My apologies there, wrong button on the keyboard there to try to start our sponsor ad there, as that's going to be a ace coming out of the timeout by Schneider as the Lady Buffalo is unable to receive it. And the Scotties with all the momentum here, as it was tied up at 15 just a little bit ago, and now Scotties with a 4-point lead here, 20-16. Schneider with another jump serve. Knight will set it. Kafka with a chance. Scotties will get the free ball over. Nice placement. That's going to be good by, see if I can catch a number here. I believe that was number 10, Peterson. So nice placement by Peterson to find an opening. Schneider once again. Knight will set it for Hebner. Scotties get there. They'll hit it over on 2. Nice play by the Lady Buffs to keep that one alive. Here's Kafka with a chance. Kafka goes short with it to find the opening, and a much needed side out there by the Lady Buffaloes as they try to cut into this deficit, trailing by 4. As Scott and Frederick check in once again, with Frederick going back to serve. Back set by the Scotties to Lurs. That was long. It was close, but it was long. And now we have officials want to talk about something here. They say it was tipped. And so now let me adjust the scoreboard here, as it's going to be a 22-17 advantage now for the Lady Scotties. And that's going to be Lurs back to serve. Buff set it up for Scott. She'll go cross court with it. Nice job by the Scotties to keep it alive as Jones tips it over on 3. Hebner mistimed her jump a little bit and got a piece of it, but it falls to the floor. So Scotty's just 2 points away here from taking this match. Lurs again with a jump serve. Frederick hits it over on 2. Scotty's set it in the middle for Jones. That one gets blocked. Scotty's keep it alive. Back to the outside. That's going to be long, as that was Reckling on the kill attempt. Duffy checking back in for the Lady Buffs with Reese Hand back to serve. that serve's going to be too strong, as that's going to set up the Lady Scotties not only on set point, but game point as well. And I believe that's Peterson back to serve for the Scotties. Hand receives it. Frederick will set it for Kafka. Jones will set it to the outside. And that's going to go off the block. And we'll give, that was Reckling with the kill to put this game away as the Scotties win set number 3 by the score of 25-18. And so with that, the Phillip Lady Scotties will sweep the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes tonight, 3-0. And with that, let's go ahead and I'll take a little break here. I'll come back with a game recap and be back here right after this.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
People helping people. Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do. Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium here from Fort Pierre as we wrap up tonight's contest here between the Phillip Lady Scotties and the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes. And it is going to be the Phillip Lady Scotties coming away with the sweep tonight, winning 3-0. Now, it's going to go in the scorebook as a sweep 3-0, but all 3 sets were much closer than the score would indicate. The sets, especially sets 1 and 2, could have gone either way. 1 point here or there in the Lady Buffaloes sides of things, and it could have easily swung the momentum their direction, but instead it is going to be the Lady Scotties coming out on top with the sweep, winning set number 1 by the score of 25-22, set number 2 25-21, and set number 3 25-18. And again, back and forth throughout all 3 of these sets. Again, that's only a 3-point victory for the Lady Scotties in that set number 1. So again, a set that the Lady Buffaloes could have had. Certainly had all the momentum entering set number 2, as they actually started set number 2 with an 8-1 lead. And nice job by the Scotties to battle back and eventually take the second set by the score of 25-21. And again, set number 3, pretty close throughout. I recall it being tied up at 15 at one point, and it's basically a 10-3 run for the Scotties to close that out with a 25-18 score. So, good effort all around by the Lady Buffaloes. Again, Phillip with a pretty solid volleyball program overall. So, Lady Buffaloes did hang right there, and like I had mentioned, certainly could have easily taken a set or two from the Scotties here tonight, but that's how volleyball goes sometimes. And again, it's going to be recorded as a sweep, but again, much closer than what the scores would actually indicate. So let's talk about next action here for Go Buffs Live. It's not going to be until next Friday, which I believe is at the 15th, if I recall. That will be Friday the 15th, yes. As we're going to bring you high school football, as it's the undefeated Stanley County Buffaloes taking on the Bonhomme Cavaliers. And please note, that is going to be a 3 o'clock afternoon start from Ole Williamson Field. So be sure to tune into that if you can't make the matinee on Friday afternoon. And we'll have all that action right here for you on Go Buffs Live from Ole Williamson Field. Again, a 3 o'clock start time for that contest. I'm sure it's probably related to officials or something of that nature, so they have to kind of get a game in so the officiating crew can handle another game later that evening as well. So that's usually the reason why the early start time. That and Bonhomme certainly isn't a short trip by any means, so the Cavaliers will get a chance to get home a little earlier than usual as well. So let me go take a quick look here, try to bring up the Lady Buffaloes volleyball schedule here to see what they have upcoming here. It'll be on the road, but let me exactly see what they have coming up here. If I can pull up their schedule here. It looks like they are going to be up in Mulbridge at a Mulbridge Pollock Invitational. That is going to be on, looks like that's going to be on Saturday the 9th. And then after that, they are off until the 16th as well on that Saturday, where the Lady Buffaloes will be hosting the Big Dakota volleyball tournament right here from Parkview Auditorium. I won't be able to be here for that one, but the folks from Live Ticket do plan on being here to help cover as much volleyball action here from Parkview Auditorium. And I believe they're going to try to use the Stanley County Elementary Gym as well. So hopefully we'll have enough equipment here to try to cover as many games for you as possible for that Big Dakota volleyball tournament as well here in a couple weeks here from Parkview Auditorium. So with that, let's go ahead and we'll wrap things up here from Parkview Auditorium. Again, thanks for everyone for tuning in. Again, a great match here between two solid volleyball teams here tonight, but it is going to be the Phillips Scotties coming away with a 3-0 sweep over the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes. So safe travels to the Lady Scotties tonight on their way home. And with that, everyone have a good evening. Good night.